What is going on? Darth Stix here, and today we are going to do the week 112 update of our main account here, and we are going to jump in, and first thing we are going to do is take Hermit Yoda to a Relic 5, finish him off for Jedi Master Luke, and then last thing we have to do is Lando Calrissian. If we have anything left, we'll try to do Inquisitors or something else that we need to do, but main goal for this week is those two characters to Relic 5, and then we'll go and start getting tickets for that journey. So Jedi Master Luke, we're pretty close to SLKR. That'll probably be our next Galactic Legend. We're also going to start working on Profundity, which we obviously have started doing that already since we're doing Jedi Master Luke. A couple of those requirements cross over, and so that is good as well. We do have quite a ways to go on that one for Profundity. We have most of the ships farmed, so we should be in pretty good shape there. I'm not going to apply those Zetas for right now. I think I do want to apply at least one, but we can take Hermit Yoda right now off of our farming favorites, so we can do that. Lando Calrissian here. Gonna take him to 5. We should have enough materials this week. I did calculate it properly to do what I want to do this week, so we should be good to go there. We're going to keep working. Inquisitors are kind of our side farm for our guild, trying to get more Reva shards as we go through TB. So we'll do that. Also, Conquest is going to start, or has started by the time this video comes out. And we're going to be trying to get Bane in that. Don't know if I'm going to buy the Conquest Pass this time or not. Haven't decided quite yet. I may end up doing it just so we can get some extra shards of him. But the $10, like, it's hard to justify it every time. So we'll decide. We might decide a little later on in the journey. Skip Card Lando, finish off to 7 stars. That's another one for our Jabba. I think that is really the last farm we have for that Jabba farm. So JML, we're ready to go on. Jabba, we've done a lot of farming on. We can go ahead and got some nice Chirotechs this week. So we're able to go ahead and do 7th Sister here to Gear 12. And then if we go back, I think we can take 2nd Sister if we wanted to Gear, or actually to Relic. So Gear 13, and then it looks like we probably have enough material to actually do Relic 1. So we'll go ahead and I think that would be pretty, might as well just start on her, at least use those resources and get her up and running. We're continuing to work on them. It is a little bit of a side project, not like our main hustle or anything. That is where our Chirotechs are going right now, though, to get Inquisitors up to at least Relic 5. I'll probably take some of them to Relic 7 just because they're going to have to be there anyways for the Reva unlock. And then we'll remod them, do all that kind of business. But for right now, we'll go ahead. Pretty happy that we're able to get 1 to Gear 12 and 1 to Relic 1. I think that's pretty good for this week. Pretty good progress. Shows we're making an effort there. Need more Chirotechs, as always. That is just going to be the bane of our existence. But the fact that we've got a couple of them up to Gear 12 means we just need 100 more Chirotechs on them, and then they're done. We've already finished 1, so pretty happy with that. Obviously, we'll have to get Grand Inquisitor up and running. We'll have JML that needs to get up and running. This next Proving Grounds will have Cat that needs to come up to Relic. Right now, I'm going to put her on the Padme team. Obviously, we could go Jedi Master Kenobi to make her a little bit more usable, but Asajj here, we're actually going to just keep upgrading her. We need her at least Gear 12 for gas, which we would like to go for. We need to work on our Separatist droids, which do have a little bit of incentive since it's possible some of them will be available to use in the Naboo raid. Not quite sure which ones yet, but I would think B1 and Droidica have to be, since they're in that movie. But you never know with CG. I think Stap is obviously another one. It's a Cantina farm, so I think you could knock that one out pretty quick if you needed to. I'm going to hold off on doing it, and I think we can actually go ahead and do some more of this and get another character to Gear 12. Rex goes to Gear 12, so the Shakti clones looking a little better there. We could upgrade Visas Mar. We haven't really messed with her a whole lot. We haven't done probably as much as we should with her. Honestly, we've been using the Stick Ray and Old Ben with that Star Killer, and it seems to be working out pretty well. And we actually need those for other requirements. So Visas has kind of fallen by the wayside. Same with Juhani. We haven't invested too much. Obviously, we could do territory battle or territory war Omicrons on them, on Mara Jade and Juhani, and they'll make them better. But honestly, they do quite a bit of work even without that. We are going to upgrade the fortress here and get it to 85, and we can give it some more levels since we gave it another star, all that. So we're continuing to work on those. Comeuppance, probably if we finish our Sith Empire Trooper, we could probably then do comeuppance after that since it's another fleet node. But we'll see. I'm going to invest in the Chimera. We've got the TIE Interceptor now, so we can do that. Radis right now we can invest some in. So we've got plenty of ship materials to do this with, but it is going to be pricey. And is it really worth it? But I think this gives us another defensive team, another defensive fleet with the Radis, and then Chimera we could use for attacking as well. So maybe it is worth it, but it's going to put us in a bad position as far as not having a lot of ship materials if a new capital ship comes out that we can actually unlock. If it's Trench is going to be a ways off, but closer probably than Malgus and the Leviathan. So we'll just have to see if that is, in fact, the next capital ship. Or maybe they'll give us a Jedi capital ship, which we kind of have in Endurance, but I think they could do better than that. But yeah, they have... I mean, fleets is something that I feel like they could put some more effort into, but I know a lot of people don't like fleets, but it's a good way to get crystals. I think early on, like you guys have seen in the free-to-play account, it's impossible right now with as many hyperdrive players as there are to get anybody going really in fleets. It's going to take a while to get really up into fleet placement. So I think early on, fleets are important to be working on, working towards a goal, but you're not going to be getting that return on investment unless you buy the hyperdrive bundle, which, I mean, if you're going to spend $50 on the game, I really think the hyperdrive bundle is like a good way to skip several months of, you know, of just doing the same daily grind. You get a lot better, quicker results there if you do that. So here, comeuppance, we are going to upgrade a little bit, use some of our materials and finish that off. Zori probably needs some more levels, but right now we're just going to leave her where she's at because we just don't have everything we need there. Yeah, slowly working on Radis there. It's just another fleet. Honestly, you know, if we get into Kyber, we're going to need more fleets. Right now we're in a Rhodium 3, so we're okay right now. I'm not super worried about that. We could do TIE Interceptor, do some stuff on it. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, we could do that as well. I mean, that is a whole lot of text. Holy cow. Some of these kits just get so wordy. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's probably worth it. We have the material, but I just keep saving it. And honestly, you know, we can skip it for now. Probably should actually do that one. Oh, it's already got the 6, which has the target lock. So we can skip probably most of these. TIE Interceptor will just be our reinforcement on Chimera. So I do want to build out that fleet a little bit more just to get it going. We have been farming again Emperor Shuttle to get that one going. We kind of stopped once we hit 4 stars to unlock it and then moved on to a couple other farms. These fleet farms just take, 6 months or a little bit longer to get them all the way done. Plo Koon, we have been using quite a bit for the Executor Mirror. So I'm going to invest some extra into him. He is gear 12 right now, which is fine. I mean, he could be better, obviously, if we put him to Relic, but I don't really have a huge use case. I throw him on the Qui-Gon team in GAC, and I think, yeah, so that'll be fine. We at least get it a little bit better for our Executor mirrors. Has been working out. We've been getting, if we have time before our cutoff, we have been getting into the top 10 most days. If we don't have time, we're probably top 20 most days. We haven't really, we've fallen out of the top 20 a couple times when I haven't played, just because of, life gets in the way sometimes. So it looks like we're pretty good on most of our capital ships here. We could look at doing a little bit on these. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that just to finish off Executrix. Home 1 looks fine. Finalizer is kind of where it's at for right now, because we can't do anything else because of the level of the ship. So we need to get that one kind of going. Leviathan, Profundity, obviously we want to get going. But I really think it's time that we invest in the Chimera. And honestly, this is gonna eat into our reserves, but we had a little over 2,500 the shipbuilding stuff for the capital ships. I don't even know what that thing is called, whatever material it is, but we had 2,500, so we'll see where we end up. We're not going to do the first ability, kind of the basic. We really don't use a whole lot, so I think we'll be okay without it. We'll see. We'll probably use this on offense occasionally with some of our Empire and just see how it goes. I haven't used it a whole lot, but if we can do a little bit, I think that's fine. So we are going to get into our reserves pretty low, but we'll just keep building that up. That's what we're using our whatever currency for. Whatever it is that you use to get prestige. Is it? I don't even remember now. Squad Arena, I think, or something else. I don't know. Anyways, we'll keep using it on that. I mean, our Chimera, he's Relic 6, so we might as well. We did that for C, so might as well upgrade him. We got the TIE Interceptor. We got the TIE Defender. We got plenty of Empire ships that could go with him, and I think it's just time that we invest in that and have a little bit better ship there. I mean, Interceptor pilot, second sister is now Relic, so why not just invest in that character, like that ship, that capital ship? So we have another option. Galactic Legends, we are now on the grind for tickets. We have 9 whopping tickets, but we will go ahead and start knocking those out, get the tier 1 of this going, and just go through it, grind it out over several weeks. I will say having the Rey Ultimate, definitely worth it. She is so much better with it, especially I think it's going to be a lot better in Conquest, and I can report back on that once Conquest starts. But I think before she was kind of anemic and didn't have a lot of offense, and I think the Ultimate just gives her a lot more defensive ability because it does block, obviously, when she's in the stance, and then doing the Massive Whirlwind does a ton of damage and can knock out a whole team. So it is very nice. I think it will be a good upgrade. Definitely should not have been as lazy as it was, so don't be me. Work on those ultimates, and I think you won't regret it. Did work a little bit on Sith Empire Trooper this week, but didn't get him very far because we were mainly farming our ability or our relic mats to get that up and running. Go ahead and favorite second sister. I think next week I kind of want to. I think if we do Darth Revan, I think that's what I'd like to go for. Get him to Relic 3, and then we can work on second sister. Darth Bane is also there. We need to work on, who's the other one we need to work on? We need to work on Vet Han Chewie, Veteran Smuggler Han Solo, to get that him going. He's got to be to Relic 3. For SLKR, we also have to have So Relic 3 on him, Relic 7 on the 2 crew and OG Kylo. We've got to have those 2 to Relic 7, and that's really what we're missing for that journey. So I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Vet Smuggler Han Solo, longest name ever in this game. Let's go ahead and add him to favorites. And then we are missing a piece of gear on him, so we can figure that out. But that'll give us another Galactic Legend. So hopefully in a few months. We've got to work on Finalizer as well, so we're a little ways from this goal, unfortunately. But that event does come around every once in a while. So we can... I think that'll be good enough. We can give him upgrade him one time and see what we need. Let's see if we can get that. We've got plenty of Mark 1 right now, so I am not worried about spending some of that on him. And what are we missing here? Looks like, those eyeballs. We need 60 of them. That is one piece that we surprisingly don't get a lot of. Just in our... I mean, you get some every week, but you do seem to go through it pretty quick. So we can do that, and that gives us 18. So we're a little over a third of the way there. So a couple more times, maybe it gets in some shipments, and we should be good to go on that one. So we'll keep working on that. So that's kind of our goal, to keep working on him, get him to gear 12. But yeah, I think I'm going to work on Darth Revan. We could work on Vander Chewie. Maybe we would take those 2 up to Relic 3. And then I don't think Old Doc is going to happen this week. Maybe she's another week, yeah. So I think that's a pretty good, though. I feel like if we get those 2 to Relic 3, I'd be pretty happy with that. It's going to help us out, everything. We're going to be working on Conquest and everything else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. You can see all of our teams there. And as always, thanks for watching.